make the money down here.
It's probably in the.
Yeah, this whole side is.
Okay.
I'd hate to drive
The
that
only
every
spot
day.
that you can't see is like where Tracy's at over.
I mean, I don't, I just wanna make sure to do
We got till March, we'll do that next meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, really Tracy's the only one that you can't see. Oh, maybe.
Okay, it's 4:00 and we're all here, so we will call the meeting to order. Oh, I hadn't paid close enough attention to the agenda. It's time for board member officer elections.
Where's, is this why, well, that's why Kendra's not here,
Right.
by design.
We could nominate Kendra.
Yeah.
She's not here.
Oh, that is,
That's the way you do that.
Art, that's kind of crafty.
No, it's not.
I was told that she would respectfully decline.
Oh, she
That's what
won't
said
take
the
an
last few
office?
years, although I didn't think it was respectful.
I would like to nominate Monica Riley to be the president.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Second that.
You just do such a good job.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
We need a
Second.
vice president. Are you volunteering for vice president?
I think that's what that.
That's what I heard.
That's what yeah, right.
That's what I heard.
No, I would take, since I'll be here at least 4 more years, maybe. But, do you have like a secretary?
That's Tracy, or Emily.
That's Emily now.
I don't want that job.
Emily would probably respectfully give you that.
How about a treasurer? We don't have a treasurer. Well, I might pass then.
You are our current vice president.
I am.
Would you like me to, volunteer, or would we like to volunteer Gary?
I'd be glad to let you have it,
Oh, gee.
but if you don't want to do it, I could. do it.
I don't mind to do the vice president.
Okay.
You don't, that's because you're so good, I usually don't have to do much.
Well, I don't have to do much either.
Just attend.
Okay, then then we have a slate with me as the president and you as the vice president. Do we need a motion for that?
All in
Probably.
favor?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Kendra didn't get a vote. But, so moving on to approvals, for the December minutes, which were sent to you. Any comments, questions, recommendations for change?
It's Preston's birthday, so I wasn't here, but I did read the minutes, and I just saw at the bottom that NITEC was in the process of installing new cameras, that had been questioned as far as like the update. Are they done by now?
Everything except a couple hard drives that have not came in yet.
Okay.
Yep.
And
The weather kind of put a damper on them getting out and about and doing everything
I
in the
imagine
parks.
it did. I imagine it did. And the vandalism was all cleaned up that you guys talked about at the end of last meeting. I wasn't here, but I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from last month.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the December minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, so we can move on to the claims for December. I would just like to say thank you. I was looking at this and I appreciate whoever started putting the dates for the utilities. I
Nice
like
work,
it.
Emily.
Yeah, Emily did that, yeah.
I like it, so thank you for that. I was curious, I thought it was weird that we only have one sewer charge.
So, we had a large credit from the summer for the pool,
Mm-hmm.
and so they could disperse that through, and that's why we only had the one.
Cool. Any other, comments on the claims or questions?
I'll make a motion to approve December claims as written.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
You guys can fight over who got the second.
I think Art got that one.
Okay. All in favor of approving the December 24 claims as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to the 2211 and the 2503 balances. Were also emailed to you. Kendra's always the one that has questions here, so I'm assuming this won't take long.
It's fuzzy on my phone. So I'm not looking.
How high has that tournament balance fund been in the history? Anything close, or
I've seen it up right around triple digits
have you
since I've been here, a little over 5 years.
around 100,000?
Yeah. Our biggest expense there are, if you remember here in past year or two, we did the program for the Washington Mix where we get that every year. That's one of our bigger expenses that we bring in, and we do the Washington Mix on all the fields until we get them completed. This will be our last year for that,
Yeah.
for that 3-year plan as far as getting the Washington Mix put on the fields.
Didn't we get that new machine to put it on?
Yes, we've got the spreader plus the new groomer.
Okay.
I saw that had a flat tire.
That was the old groomer.
Oh, okay.
I'll make a motion to approve December balances 2211 and the 25039.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the 2211 and 25039 balances, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So moving on to updates.
The 2024 Parade of Lights and Fireworks Show, we had 45 entries for the parade, which was very good. And we had approximately 2,800 people attend. We have a program now that we can track the particular area that we're doing things in, and it was right around 2,800 people, so very good turnout for that.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Lots of great compliments on the fireworks. I thought Freedom Fireworks put on a great show.
They did spectacular.
So good that we've had people ask if they were going to do July 4th show, but unfortunately they say they're too busy during July 4th to do such a show, but they will be returning in 2025 for our Christmas Parade of Lights and Fireworks show.
Have we considered charging people to be in the parade? I mean, I know I'm usually, free, cheap, but at the same time, I did the Columbus Parade 2 weeks before this one, and it was like a couple $100 entry fee.
Really? How long?
Now, I'm
has
not
theirs-
saying do that here, but I'm saying like maybe a $25 entry.
How long has theirs been going on?
Well, it was a big deal for a long, long time, but then it left. I think it was COVID maybe, and then this is the second year back.
But it's been established for
And
a while.
and it's extraordinarily complicated. I very much like to keep it simple down here. Up there, there's certain rules and required in-person meeting.
My opinion is I don't want to charge for the parade.
No dollars.
No, I think it's
Just as a
something
gift.
that people like to come and enjoy, and they don't have to worry about having any type of expense, honestly.
I mean, to be in the
I had
parade.
lots of people, this is great, easy sign up. There was no registration fees. Don't change a thing you're doing. I mean, I got a lot of compliments like
Yeah,
that
that's nice.
from, I just, is $20 worth it?
I don't know.
Not really. I don't think so, honestly.
Did you have many signups that didn't show up the day of the parade?
We had some that didn't sign up and showed up.
I did have one entry that didn't come,
Have what?
just one.
Yeah, we had
Okay.
one that signed up that didn't show up.
Well,
And that's-
that's what I was,
It normally
That's-
balances out.
with an entry fee, they're more committed, but if you only had one not show up,
Yeah.
that's
We
not
actually
bad.
get more that doesn't sign up that
Yeah.
show up than,
Okay.
what do we have actually sign up, Tracy? Do you remember?
I only had like 37 when we started,
37, I think,
37,
37, 38 sign up. We ended up at 45. So,
Yeah.
Any other questions on that update? If not, I'll move on to the park historical data and 2024 totals. So Mayor Matt and I have been down some rabbit holes, doing some, basically investigating things like that. This is an actual updated sheet. Emily just put a new sheet in there this afternoon, a little after 4 o'clock. She added a couple columns over to the right. Art, you get it printed out, don't you?
I don't remember seeing it. Well,
I do have other printed out copies here if you'd like to see a printed out version of
I
it.
don't see it.
Just forward. Thank you.
So basically what we did is we went back all the way to 2017 and broke it down per park, to show you the attendance that we've been having. For instance, top left corner is Freeman Field. That was our highest attendance with a little over 152,000 people that attended Freeman Field Sports Complex for the year. And you can just go on through all the way down to 2017. So you can see it's been a pretty good increase. 2022 was probably one of the best years for Freeman. And I believe that was probably after the COVID ordeal and everyone just wanted to get out of the house and get back at it. So with that, if you look at the top right corner, we kind of broke it down by the ranks of who had the highest attendance. So Freeman, Casting, Geyser, Shields, and Kessler were your top 5. And then right underneath that column, you see the word after. So after they left Freeman Field, out of the 152,000 of them, a little over 30,000 of them went to a fast food or a food restaurant. So this is a tool that we're going to use when we go out and try to get some banner advertisements from the restaurants. We can say, hey, last year we had 30,000 people come to a restaurant. We don't know which one. We can kind of go in and break it down. It might say Culver's or B-Dubs or things like that. So a little over 4,500 went to hotels. So again, that's another thing that we can use as far as a sponsorship package. And that's just Freeman. So, you think of out of the 150,000, 30 of them went for food, but then you add up all these other thousands, how many others went. So, reservation totals, that's how we bring in some revenue there. Went up 13% from 2023 to 2024. So we're up to a little over 2,800, almost 2,900 reservations for the year, which is phenomenal. That's all of our shelter houses, community center, ball fields, things like that.
Compared to like 2019, 102.
102.
Help me understand that jump in number? Or
Yeah,
those,
that doesn't make sense. Like, it makes sense if it was just after COVID, but if it was that low.
The only thing that I can this information was taken from RecDesk, so I don't know if RecDesk wasn't being utilized like we utilize it
I gotcha.
since we all took over.
Okay. Since 21, you think maybe that would explain the,
So in 2021, we really started it. That's whenever I was program director, and I made sure everything was on RecDesk.
I gotcha.
So, if you think back, kind of look back to 2021 to 2024, that gives us still a good increase of what we've been doing.
Awesome.
As far as total revenue, same thing, in 2021, our total revenue, and this is all through RecDesk, so all of our tournaments, things like that, 2021 was around 70,000, and we jumped up to almost 190,000 in 2024. So we've made a great incline on our revenue.
Wildly impressive.
So I'd just like to thank the team for documenting, keeping all this stuff straight. And this gives us great data to go by when we want to go out and solicit and try to get new sponsorships and things like that. So if you have any questions on that, look over it, let me know. I'll be glad to answer them.
My only question.
This is good.
We're all like,
Maybe I shouldn't have asked that or said that.
I'm just curious, how do we count these people? Like, how do you know?
So I can't tell all my secrets.
Sure.
But I have access to a program.
Uh-huh.
And it will tell me what towns they come from, what city, I mean, it's a very in-depth program. It's a very expensive program.
Uh-huh.
But so this isn't like if I, on a Saturday afternoon, go to Geyser Park for a picnic, and are you counting me?
It,
How?
so
how
that
does
would be
count?
counted as a visitor.
Right.
You've visited Geyser Park.
And we've had stuff since 2017 that's able to count that?
Actually, since 2009.
Okay. Was that what you were gonna ask?
Yeah, but that doesn't explain anything.
You get some free time sometime, come to my office.
Okay. All right, well, it's exciting.
But yeah, the numbers themselves, that's fantastic. You guys did a lot of work, and that's great information.
So we'll continue doing this, year after year now and just filling in, 2025, we'll see where we stand, 26 and so forth. So,
Very cool.
That's it on updates.
Kendra would've liked this.
If no other questions on updates, we have no incidents.
Yay.
Going into program and league updates.
Okay, 2025 spring soccer officially opened up today. It will go on until March 21st. The games will start the week of April 14th, and currently we have 23 signed up as of today, and it just opened today, so that's pretty good. Next up, we have our senior prom. It will be on Friday, February 7th at the community center from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. We will have a DJ, food, drinks, and it is $15 per ticket.
Should we push that to the nursing homes, like for the people that are, oh, you do? Oh, nice job.
And what is the age on that?
I believe it's 50 and older. Yes, I think it's either 50 or 55, but
50.
I'm pretty sure it's 50. Okay.
Super cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
It's fun. Yeah, last
What
year,
kind of
I think,
music do they play?
Tracy and I were dancing to Goodbye Earl by the Dixie Chicks in front of all of them. So
That was a good time.
we will be there
So
dancing.
you're the entertainment.
They play
Yes.
all kinds of music.
All
The
different types.
DJ will take requests from them.
It's
So-
Crash Entertainment. It's Chris Baxter that does the DJ. Yes.
Okay.
If you want to go, Art, let us know.
Yeah.
Well,
You're 50, aren't you, Art?
And then I
They
guess
might give you a
I don't-
discount.
I don't like proms, but I'll tell you why.
Do
I
we
went-
really wanna know?
Oh, yeah. Listen, because you might need this someday.
Yeah.
I went to both my proms in high school. Then I started teaching, and I went to my first prom, and then I missed the 36 of them after that.
Yeah.
I didn't get into proms. I was kind of bashful and shy.
I forgot to say this also. Covered Bridge is going to be sponsoring our food for that evening.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So that's awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the date of the prom?
February 7th. It's a Friday.
Are you working with Erin Long at Covered Bridge?
That is not who I'm.
Okay.
I'm actually. It was. Her name is Jessica. She is the director of sales.
I only asked because Erin Long at Covered Bridge asked if I would do my Dancing with the Stars dance.
Oh, awesome.
I wondered if it was there.
There.
I'm like,
Gotcha.
setting me up, trying to set me up. I couldn't get my partner to do it. I said yes.
And that's all I got.
All right, any questions on the program or league updates? If not, we'll move on to reservation requests. Emily?
So OMS, or Outreach Ministries of Seymour, would like to reserve Crossroads on May 10th from 3 p.m. to 11 for a worship and prayer service. They will be providing free meals for the community. They're calling it the Jackson County Outcry of 2025. We are asking that the fee be waived since they are a nonprofit and they have provided their certificate of insurance.
And this was presented at Board of Works last Thursday, and they did approve it, just to give you some information on that. Actually, both requests were approved through Board of Works.
I noticed that this is new, isn't it? This part where it says that it's been through the
Yes,
Public
it's
Works.
something we've added.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it hasn't been filled in, so I didn't know it had been gone through. Does anybody have any comments?
Remind me,
questions?
why did it go to the Board of Works?
Because through, Crossroads Park, through our contract agreement with JCB, that's part of our,
Just with Crossroads?
Mhm.
Okay,
you guys approve basically all the other parks, but the pavilion, the Crossroads Pavilion is just, it's in the contract, it has to.
okay,
Interesting.
gotcha. Do we do motions to approve these?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve that reservation request and waive the fee because they're not for profit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of allowing Outreach Ministries of Seymour to use Crossroads Park on May 10th without a fee, say aye.
Aye.
Did you vote, Art?
To waive the fee.
Yeah.
Or OMS.
I heard them say aye. Did you vote?
I didn't vote yet.
Okay.
Aye.
Thank you.
this is why
Well,
you're-
maybe
this-
you were gonna abstain.
I'll never abstain.
Okay.
This is why you're the president. Like we all said yes.
Okay, so that one is, has been approved.
Okay, and then the next one, Schneck Foundation would like to reserve Crossroads on August 1st from 11 to 1 for their annual Thanks a Bunch Bunch to honor their volunteers and donors. This also went through Board of Works and was approved. They have not provided their certificate of insurance, but this is annual. They have done it before, so she is working on that to get that turned in.
I noticed that it wasn't on there, but I just figured that's because, they've done it so many times before, they didn't have to.
I think we request that they send a new one.
Yeah,
in
we still
each
request
time.
an update. And like she said, it was approved pending them turning in the COI, so
And did they already pay?
they,
I was gonna
yes,
say, because usually they do.
yes, they're one group that they pay every time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll make a motion to approve the Schneck request, reservation request pending the COI.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of approving pending the COI, say aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you that time.
I did, he did.
I usually hear you, but Art wanted to be heard this time.
Yes.
So that one has been approved as well.
Perfect, thank you.
So that takes us to miscellaneous business. Does anybody have anything?
Miscellaneous from board,
This is also
Park.
where Kendra usually
yeah.
starts talking.
park employees, audience.
I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
That was a tough